Hello everybody, Rebels of Cloud9 here. Hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys are doing as well as I am because I got a new Batmobile here today. This is one of the newer releases, or I should say re-releases from AMT. It is the Batman Forever Batmobile. I'm really excited about this one because this is one of my favorite looking Batmobiles. I actually am one of the minority that likes Batman Forever. It's not a great movie at all, but I do find it oddly enjoyable, and I've wanted this Batmobile for a while. I was following an auction online, and then I thought, no, why don't you just go buy it from your hobby shop, because I forgot it was actually there. So I went and picked it up. It's still sealed. We're going to open it here now together. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here we have the Batman Forever logo there. If you remember, that was the movie with Val Kilmer. And I thought he did a really good job on that movie. Thought he was a great Batman. So this is sometimes referred to by the fans as the Kilmer Mobile. So we have the Michael Keaton version. That's a Keaton Mobile. That's another one. I did a review on that years ago, and thought I should just continue the trend. I was on Scalemates and I saw it on there. I was looking to see if this was the Revel kit, and I saw my video on there, and I thought, heck, might as well do it again. So here we're going to do it again. This is the same one. This is the same. It was released by Revel. It was released by Hasegawa. And now we finally got it back here, and I'm way too excited about this. So, we got got quite nice box art. Definitely keeps in the theme of Batman Forever. On the side here, we have a really beautiful profile of this particular Batmobile. We have a decal or a decal sheet, if you're soft, over here. And it's got a bunch of the bat symbols, and those will go onto the wheels there. On the other side here, we have the rear of the Batmobile, and it has quite a few options. So we can build it with the canopy forward or back. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'll have to take a look at the parts and everything. And we do get the fin split or straight. I'm going to be building it straight. I can't actually remember. I just watched the movie a little while ago. I can't remember when it's split like this. I know it does this. Like, this was a feature of the car. It's like it's supposed to go faster, and this was supposed to fall down. I just, for the life of me, can't remember when that is in the movie. In the back here, we have, of course, the beautiful Batmobile, and that's what it'll look like when it's all done. And we have some pictures. We have this Batmobile in particular was designed around a rib cage, so it has all these innards showing. It's supposed to be kind of more gothic than the Keaton Mobile, and so it has all these innards, inner sections that you can see here. Quite a bit of detail in the inside, which is great. And we do get some chrome parts. This one actually does need some chrome. This is chrome. Like Keaton Mobile, there's nothing chrome on it. And then we have another picture here showing some of the insides there. So sorry it's upside down. My camera's at a weird angle. So enough of this. Let's open her up. I'm too excited. And I can't tear this cellophane. Wow. This is really tough cellophane. Go. There we are. So let's pull this open. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff in here. Cool, this is neatly packed, except for this. Okay, so first is sprue B, and this is the clear parts. I've never actually seen this before on a modern kit. These are not wrapped. That is weird. That is really, really weird. I've never seen this before, where clear parts are not sealed up in protective plastic. I'm going to throw these in a bag. I thought I read on the back that these were tinted. That's not tinted at all, which I thought was weird, because why would you have the headlights tinted? Let me just read this real quick. Features ejected in black vinyl tires, chrome wheels, tinted clear windows, and headlights. So maybe there's another set of clear parts in here, and you're just supposed to use these headlights, because again, why would you have tinted headlights. That's kind of interesting. We have some tires. There is some writing on these, on these. Me speak good today. There's some writing on the insides here, so I guess that'll face towards the inner of the. Oh boy, that'll face the inside of the car, I think. So we got some tires. Huh. That's also weird. The chrome is left bare. None of this is sealed. That's just strange. Usually, like stuff like this in the clear parts, they're sealed up to protect them. But I mean, they've kind of done the reverse. It's a little bit weird. Whatever. I'm gonna put this to the side for just a sec, and we're gonna open up the black bag first. And I want my scissors, or scissors. Cut, cut, cut. There we go. Finally getting the angle right. This is the part I'm looking the most forward to. Ah, look at that. That's so cool. So, oh, that's nice. So this comes in one. I'm just going to put this right off to the side here because my desk is not cluttered enough. This is about how big it is. Cool. Without the fin on the back. So for size reference, it is about... it's a little over 250 millimeters. Probably like 252. This piece right here. This is really crisp molding. It's quite sturdy too. I was wondering what this was going to be like. It's quite nice. It's very thick styrene. And what is the scale? It should be, yeah, it's 25th scale. So there's quite a bit of detail in there. And you can see like in the front here, there's that there. You can see there's some detail inside of here, some kind of mesh in there. That's pretty cool. This is great. I really like this. So the second piece we have here is sprue A, and this is obviously the bottom here, the bottom section. Cool. We got a little Batman logo there on the steering wheel. I like it. And then we have the forward canopy here. So those two glass inserts will fit into either side there. Then we have the tub here. And it looks like those are the seats down in there. Quite narrow compared to the other Batmobile that I have. It's quite nice, actually. There's quite nice detail in there if you wanted to paint all that. You know, I don't think you have to. So let's put this over here. Here we have the double fin. Okay, so that's how they did this. So it is two fins to the stabilizer. This goes on the top here, right? So it's got these fins on either side, so you can basically build it split open already. But there are quite a few ejector pin marks inside of here. I don't think you'd have to fill these in. I think you'd just have to sand them down. So if you want to have them split open, beware you're going to be sanding quite a bit in there. And that's on both of these. So I'm going to build it closed up because that's just how I like it the most. And it's nice because this is flat here. This is all flat. So if you want to, you know, mate the two halves together, that's really easy to do. So that's nice. That's really nice. Here we have some more parts. This is another sprue A. Okay. So we have the, bear with me, I forgot what these are called. The hubs over the wheels. They're not hubs. What are they called? I'll remember later, or people will tell me. So the wheels will fit into here. So these will go on either side of the car. We got these clips here on the axle for the wheels. That's a bit interesting. So I wonder if they'll spin freely there. This goes on the back. It's quite an intricate part there. Let me just spin that around. That's quite interesting. So this is the top here, and then the jet nozzle will fit over there. And then I don't quite know where this goes. I bet it goes somewhere around here on top of there. We'll check the instructions in a moment. Here we have another sprue A. Okay, so everything is sprue A. This one's falling off here. It is the back of the seat. I don't really like these seats. I think they're kind of comical, but whatever. I'm gonna be in the I'm gonna be in the minority of people that don't like it. Plus, you know, you have the canopy over it. You're not gonna see it, I guess, all the time. So whatever. We have the front, and this goes over the front right. Sorry, I'm beating the box up here. This goes over the front about here. So this curves around the wheels. That's really cool. That looks great, actually. I really like that. And then we have these back fins here. I really love these because they're reminiscent of the Michael Keaton Batmobile. I think that's a great little addition there. And I think this is like a shroud to fit inside of here. So we got that as well. That's pretty cool. These are really, I have to say one thing, these are really well molded parts. They're beautiful. Like, they're very sharp. They're very clean. I can see, you know, very thin seam lines on the edges, and that's normal. But I'm not getting flash for an old tooled kit. This is a really, really beautiful model. I'm genuinely impressed right out of the box. This is beautiful. This is nicer than, I shouldn't say this. I think this is more nicely molded than the Michael Keaton Batmobile. It does have a bit of a rough texture on it. Not rough as in like you can really feel it, but it's got like a bit of like I would almost say like a 2000 grit sandpaper feel. It's very, very fine, and I think that's just to help the paint grip this. So if you're priming it and stuff, it'll grip onto that a little better. If you don't like that, it's easy enough to fix with just, like I said, some 2000 grit sandpaper, and that'll smooth it out. It's not really noticeable until you start feeling it, though, and you can subtly feel a very, very slight grit on these parts. And again, I think they just did that just so the paint would have something to bite onto, or at least that's what I wonder. So let's go over here to the clear parts, or chrome parts, sorry. My bad. That is shiny. That is a lot of shine right there. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man. Not sure I'm going to keep any of this chrome. I'm going to probably get rid of it all and repaint it. Of course, you do not have to do that. That is just what I'm going to do when I get around to building this thing. So we have, like, these are the side walls here. It's going to be hard to show all the detail in those side walls, but there's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of detail of tubing and plumbing and stuff like that. And so to paint this up, I was thinking of lighting this with LEDs because that's how the original model or the actual Batmobile was. It was lit. But I'm kind of thinking it might be more fun for me to paint this as if it was lit. Kind of using like gaming miniature painting techniques. I'm kind of thinking of going and doing that instead of lighting it. That would be more fun. I'm still making up my mind on that, though. I might light this one day when I get around to it. This is beautiful. We got this part here in the front. So this section here will fit inside of here in the front, and then these sides will fit into here. So all these open rib cages, you're gonna see, you know, silhouette of all this detail, and that's gonna look so cool when you get around to building that. We got a few parts here. These go in the front. I don't know exactly where this turbine goes. That's a bit, I think maybe this goes, this turbine here maybe goes behind the exhaust here. This is great. This looks really, really sharp. And then these are the wheel hubs, and the Batman symbols will go inside of there. This is cool, actually. You've even got some gauges, some gauge detail here. And so I'm actually gonna remove all the chrome here. But this isn't bad chrome. Like what I have a really love-hate relationship with chrome that I will explain in another video. But it's not bad as far as I'm concerned. And it's just, yeah, it's super, super bright. So let's look at what else we have left in the bat box. All right, let's check the water slides and see what we got here, because apparently this is a big deal. It's such a big deal they put it on the box. It must be important. Otherwise they wouldn't put it on the box. So here we have the bat logos in white. In the movie they glow blue. So I guess you get that option if you don't want to have them kind of painted glowing blue. You can paint them like this. The other problem is in the movie, these always stay upright. Like they don't roll and spin. They always stay upright. I don't know how they did that. I always thought it was pretty cool. And then we have a bunch of dials here and a bunch of little other dials. I don't know what these ovals are for. We'll find out in a moment. But very, very small little sheet of water slides. Water slide transfers. This is a very small instruction book. It's just a leaflet. Look at this. There we go. And then it just open her up. We're done. So there's not a lot in here. Interesting. So there's quite a bit of parts in here. Quite a bit of, you're building starting at the top here. You're building all these sections first for the interior, of course. Put the tub all together. I think these are pretty simple to follow along for anybody. I don't think so. The wheels clip into pegs down there, so that's at least good. So, oh, I was right. So the fan there, and then the nozzle goes over top of that. Cool. Cool. Oh, I like that they kept the little Riddler question mark there. I appreciate that a lot. I like that they keep with the nostalgia of the show. So, or open or closed, and then the glass goes on the outside in. So that'll actually make building it a little easier with those clear parts. So yeah, very, very simple. There is a bit of a paint guide on here, which is good. Semi-gloss black, flat black, silver, gold, light blue, flat white. Okay. Just to wrap it up here. Great model. I absolutely love this model. This is fantastic. Where's my tinted clear windows? Round 2, where are they? These are definitely not tinted in any way, in any capacity. I appreciate that, but I don't know why you put that on the box. So, tinted clear windows and headlights. Vinyl tires injected in black. So, that's the only thing I don't like about Batmobiles, is they are molded in black, and black styrene it can be a very fussy styrene sometimes. This feels great though. I really like this, whatever this styrene is. So I'm kind of like, this might bond together really well. Sometimes black and different colored styrenes, they have a harder time bonding. But with this, I'm feeling like it feels quite different. It feels more strong. It doesn't feel kind of as brittle. So I'm pretty excited to get to play around with this and see what it's like. So I just want to do one thing. I'm going to go put all the parts here back into the box and get everything kind of cleaned up here, tidied up a bit. I want to see just how big this one is. I've always wondered this. How big is the Batman Forever compared to the Batman version? Not including the fin, because that thing is huge. That takes up a lot of the model. How big is it with the fin, just approximately? We're going to do just approximate sizes here. So this will fit there. It goes way off my cutting mat. So it's, I would say, closer to 290 millimeters. I've got a ruler on the top here. So yeah, I'd say around 290. It's quite long. Actually, it probably says on the box somewhere, and I'm just not noticing it. So yeah, I'm gonna go clean this stuff up, and I just want to compare the two and see what they're like, because I love these Batmobiles, and this is gonna be really fun for me.
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
All right, so here we have again the Batman Forever, and here we have the Michael Keaton Batmobile. It is smaller. It is definitely a little smaller on the back here by, I'd say, about 10, maybe 10 millimeters, maybe less than that, maybe 5. So it is a little smaller. It is more narrow. It's definitely more narrow. That was something I noticed when I was looking at the cockpit part, the cockpit tub. It is way more narrow here than the other one. But it'll be a bit interesting because once it gets those hubs placed over here, it'll be interesting to see how much bigger it is. It'll get more bulk as you build the model along, of course. But you can see the difference in the plastic here, which is kind of strange. You can see this is kind of a bit of a grayish tint to it. It's very, very sleek. This is more that brittle black plastic I was talking about. So, you know, you can snap this if you're not careful. This just feels better. This is a weird styrene in a good way, though. I know that sounds really dumb to bring up, but I like the styrene a lot. I'm thrilled I picked this up. I'm really, really thrilled I picked this up. It's been a tough past 7 days. They've been brutal. And so I wanted to go. I went into my hobby shop and I thought, I want to get this Batmobile. I want to get this particular Batmobile. I want to cheer myself up somehow. And I picked it up off the shelf. And I'm so glad I did. Opening this up here and looking at the parts and looking at the parts next to the Keaton Mobile. Round 2, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much. I'm loving this model. I can't wait to build this one. This is I have a few Batmobiles in my collection of unbuilt kits, and I want to have a collection of all built Batmobiles. I might just start this one first. I'm loving this one so much. So that's it for me, gang. Go check out this model. AMT round 2, I love you. I really do. This is going to be a fun model. I know it. I'm so glad I finally got my hands on one of these. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Rebels of Cloud9. I hope you go check this kit out for yourself, and I hope you're going to love it as much as I do. Take care.